Okay, guys, what we're working on today is how to identify point of view in writing. Later on, we're going to go into some more details about how point of view affects a story. But for today, we're just talking about how to identify what point of view a story or a piece of writing is written in. To start off, we got this scenario. We got these three people that are all good buddies, and it says, we were all good friends. So, yay, happy us, we're good friends. We can tell right off that this story is in first-person point of view. And we can tell that because they're using this first-person pronoun, we. First-person pronouns are those words like I, me, we, and us. So they mean that whoever you're talking about is you and the people that are with you. That's first-person point of view. Now, we're going to take the same scenario, and someone else is going to talk about it. In this case, we've got the creeper that's staring through the window, through the painting, talking about these same three folks. It says they all looked like good friends. So we've still got the same thing going on, except in this case, there's someone who's not involved in the action telling us about it. In general, this is third-person point of view. Third-person point of view we can tell because it has a third-person pronoun like they, or it could be like he or she, are third-person pronouns, as well as them. So when our narrator is talking in third-person pronouns, that's a third-person point of view. But it gets a little bit more specific than that. So there are different kinds of third-person point of view. The first kind is when the narrator is talking about one specific person. So instead of now talking about this group of friends, our narrator is just focusing on Alfonso. It says Alfonso secretly likes to pick his nose on Tuesdays. So he is only paying attention to this character. Now, he might mention things about our other characters, but that's just because they're with Alfonso. And so what we call this is third-person limited point of view. And that's because our narrator is limiting what they tell the story to what's going on with this one character. So that's third-person limited. It'll still use third-person pronouns or the person's name in the place of that pronoun. The next kind of third-person point of view is when the narrator knows everything about everybody. So it knows about Alfonso, it knows about Susie, it knows about John, it knows about all the characters and everything about them. And so that's called third-person omniscient point of view. And omniscient is just a word that means omni means all, and Shunt means knowing, so all-knowing. It's an all-knowing narrator. They know everything about all the characters and all the story. In all, those are two of our kinds of third-person point of view. First-person point of view. There are other kinds of point of view, like second-person, which would be something like, you should do this, you should do that. Usually you'll see this with instructions or how-to manuals, like for the first step, you'll want to take the string off of the lightning rod. Next, you'll want to take the lightning rod and hold it up in a lightning storm. It's just that you're using those pronouns like you that are second-person pronouns. Another kind of third-person point of view is third-person objective. And what third-person objective is something like a newspaper article where someone is just giving facts. They're not really following a character, but they're just giving details about things in the third person. So if I'm writing an article about students taking the state writing assessment, I'm going to say students at Maryville Junior High School took the state writing assessment today. They first went to the computer lab and they logged onto their computers. Not following a character around, but I'm talking about what's going on in third person and just giving facts. In a nutshell, those are our kinds of point of view. We're going to dig deeper into those later. But for now, that's all we need to know to be able to identify them.